Hey, what's going on, Geminis? Butch Tarot here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. Giving you a free gun show. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I'm going to be using the Pulp Tarot. With all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what is going on for Geminis? What message do we have for Geminis, universe? What can we see coming toward Geminis? All right, Geminis. So the first thing that I see, Geminis, is I feel like you're coming to this realization. You know, I feel like right now there's the current energy we're sitting in is I feel like there is some anxious energy going on with you. You know, I feel like you were dealing with a lot. You had a lot on your plate. And I feel like that caused you to overthink a lot of things. You know, we have that Four of Swords. You know, I feel like you were overthinking things, and I feel like, I know saying that to a Gemini is just, doesn't make any sense, right? But like I said, I just feel like you know, I feel like there's a situation that you had a lot on your plate, caused you a lot of anxiety, you know, overthinking the situation. But I feel like you finally come to a decision and you know what you want. You know who you want. And I feel like this is not a new person to you, but I feel like it took you some time to get to this point. You know, it's almost like, funny enough, it's almost like you always knew there was something different about this person, but I feel like you finally got to a place where, and I don't want to put you on the spot here, but I feel like you may have been testing this person a little bit. And also I feel like it's almost like you thought you were going to get bored of them, but you haven't. And you've come to the realization there's a reason why. It's because you want them. You know, I feel like this is someone that you want a future with. You know, it's someone you see a lot of potential with. But that's part of the problem, is now that you know what you want, now it's what do they want. You know, and I feel like I said, I feel like there's been some in and out energy. I feel like, you know, I mean, we have the Moon card, so I feel like your true feelings for this person has come out. You know, I feel like this person challenges you. I feel like they push you, in a good way, and I feel like this person's been consistent. You know, and it took you some time, and that's the thing with Geminis. You know, from all the Geminis I know, and I know a lot of Geminis very closely. My partner, she's a Gemini. My best friend's a Gemini. We've been best friends when we were 4. My partner of 15 years is a Gemini. I'm getting I feel like I have a pretty good insight on Geminis. So don't ever take what I say as judgment. You know, I feel like Geminis don't fall in love easily. It takes a lot. But when they do, they love hard. And I think with this person, it was almost like there was a point where you saw the potential, but it was like you kept pushing them, you kept testing them, and you kept thinking, okay, when am I gonna get bored of this person? Because I feel like it happens a lot. But you haven't gotten bored of them. This person is consistent. And I like to use that reference of, having some steady, consistent energy in your life. I mean, someone that doesn't overwhelm you, someone that understands and knows how to read a room. I mean, this person brings everything to the table. It's all the things that you wanted. And now you're feeling that connection with this person to the point where you know what you want from them. And now it's a matter of what do they want. And I love this Temperance card in this deck. It's very Gemini-esque. We got two different people here. Two different sides, the twins merging together. But this person, they just balance you out. There's a very balanced energy with this person. Like I said, I feel like not only is this person that emotional safe place for you, but I feel like you just have a great friendship. I feel like, this is like that best friend type energy. And now this may be someone that you're not necessarily in a relationship with. Maybe you were or are just friends, but now you're seeing that there's more. I just get this feeling of something very casual or something very, very nonchalant, not a lot of labels. So, if it is a relationship, it's it's very more of a casual connection. But I am feeling like that, that very strong friend vibe. But now you realize that you want more from this person, that you want that true connection that you feel with this person. You want them. Now it's about knowing what they want. Now that we got that whole mess out of the way of what you want, now it's like, okay, now that I know I want them, what do they want? Like I said, it's someone that's very easy to communicate with. A lot of easy energy. I feel like they brought a lot out of you with that moon card, but now on their side of this, I feel like you brought a lot out of them. I feel like now that you're seeing things in a different perspective, now that you know what you want, it's easier to get it. What you don't know is how they feel. And I'm about to tell you. This person, I feel, has been hiding, not hiding, that's a terrible word. I feel like they're in their own self-imposed prison. It's almost like they're waiting to figure out what you wanted. So it's a very confusing back and forth energy. You had to figure out what you wanted. So this person, I feel like they never really invested a whole lot because they didn't know what you wanted. But now that you know what you want, now this opens the door for them. I mean, this person thinks about you all the time and only you. I mean, I feel like this connection that you have is much deeper than either one of you realized from the beginning. You may have saw that potential. You may have felt that potential. You may have felt the connection. But I feel like, we have the Lover's card. That iceberg love. We can see it. We can see there's something there. But the closer we get, the more we start to uncover, the more we realize how deep this rabbit hole really goes. How much is under the surface. And like I said, with that moon card, that subconscious, energy coming out, that nurturing, but also very protective energy that you share with this person. I feel like this is, that emperor and empress sitting side by side. This is not something that's going to hold you back. Like I said, this person pushes you. This person challenges you, and you to them. And like I said, they've been very consistent. And I know it sounds funny to a lot of people, but Geminis will get this, that you haven't gotten bored of this person. The greatest weakness to a Gemini is getting bored of someone. Because once they're bored of you, good luck. This person always keeps it interesting. But now that we kind of see what's going on, what we didn't see before, what was right in front of us, now that we're There's no hidden agendas. There's no testing anymore. There's none of that. I feel like it opens this connection up to be what it was meant to be. And even though, we're letting go of the things that no longer do us any good, now that we know what we want from the person, now that we know what we expect, and now we need to know what they want. And what this person wants is, like I said, this person wants to build a foundation with you. I feel like they always did. They were just waiting for you. They were being patient. They were patiently waiting. The one that you want wants you. They want a foundation. They want that family. They look at you as their person already but like I said, they're not going to push you. This person, I feel like they truly get you on a very deep level. They understand that, you can't come on too strong with a Gemini. It's almost like you got to let them come to you. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be offensive at all, but I just got this image of like going out in the wild and trying to feed a deer. You try to approach that deer, that deer's going to take off. But if you're patient, you put the food in your hand, you hold out long enough. It might take days, it may take months. Hell, it may take a year. But eventually, they'll come to you when they feel comfortable. And all you can do is be patient. But like I said, the potential was always there. And now, like I said, I feel like letting go of that stuff that does no good with that devil card, finally nurturing this connection, you finally get exposed to the bond that you have with this person. Like I said, the person that you want wants you. Now that the cat's out of the bag, it's not going back in. I see a strong bond with this person. I see your cups being filled. This person wants you, and they're going to continue to make you feel wanted. This person, even though things are moving forward, they're always going to make you feel comfortable, but they're always going to chase you. This person will chase you to the ends of the earth and continue to do so. They're going to make you feel wanted in the way they look at you, the way they are with you. And like I said, this person understands that you need time to yourself. They know how to read a room. And one of the things about this person as well is, I feel like they're always honest with you. And that's a very strong, strong turn on for a Gemini, is having someone that's honest to them, honest with them. Even if it's not what they want to hear, but if you're always consistently honest, that's one way to win a Gemini, is to be consistent and be honest, be direct. We don't have to bullshit each other. And like I said, I feel like, honestly, I don't want to throw you off too much when I say the testing. It's not like I'm saying that you were playing games with the person. I don't want to give off that message. But I feel like it's almost like, I do feel like there was a little bit of testing going on. Seeing how they can hold up. Seeing if they were, material for the future. But like I said, once you realize what you want from this, I feel like that comes to the end of that. No more games, no more hidden agendas. Now that you finally realize what you want from them, now that you realize that you do, this is the one you want, I feel like you're going to find they want you back. They want you too. I feel a very strong connection with you and this person. And like I said, I feel like, it's that ride or die type energy again, with that Empress and Emperor sitting side by side on the throne. This is not someone that wants to be taken care of, in the sense that they need a partner that takes care of them all the time. And also they, it's very, it's like having someone beside you when you need them, but not when you don't. You know what I mean? That they do their own thing, you do their own thing, but you always come back to that throne together. You're always side by side. You always got each other's back, no matter how far you are apart. And that just shows the strength of this connection and how it keeps getting stronger. like I said with that Lovers card, I mean, I feel like the depths of this are still yet to be undiscovered, but I feel like we're on the brink of seeing the true potential here. You know, you felt potential. Now we're going to see the true potential with this connection. Now with this person, I mean, we got that fire, obviously. We got that Aries with that Emperor, and you know, and that Queen of Wands. I mean, we have Sagittarius. We have Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Pisces and Scorpio. We had some Capricorn as well. You know, I know that sounds funny to a lot of people, but I honestly feel like Geminis are going to get it. Is sometimes you got to, you know, and that's why Geminis don't fall easily. Because they got to figure you out. They got to know that you can handle them. Because it's not easy being in love with Gemini. But it's worth it. It absolutely is. You know, me and mine has had her ups and downs. You know, and sometimes I feel like I'm still trying to figure her out. Sometimes I feel like I know her better than anybody, and then sometimes I feel like I still got so much to learn. But we don't get bored of each other. And, you know, it's, you know, I need someone that challenges me, and she needs someone that challenges her. One thing I always wasn't great at was consistency. I'm getting a lot better, and I feel like our relationship is getting better because of it. But that's the thing, is that you need someone that challenges you, that pushes you, that, you know, that's there for you. But you got to know how to give them their space. I need my space sometimes too. And I feel like that's why we work so well. But like I said, it's one of those things that I feel like I said, Geminis don't fall easily. You know, they take their time. They make, you know, they can be very back and forth from time to time. You know, sometimes they overthink. And I'm not trying to talk shit about you Geminis. I love you all. You know I do. But I'm just trying to help other people understand it. But like I said, Geminis don't fall easy. But when they fall hard. And that's why they don't fall easy, because they know that about themselves. They know if you're going to be their partner, if they choose you to be their partner, it's more than likely going to be a lifetime thing. So they want to know that they got the right partner. You know, if you think about it as, you know, you know, if you think of it as like, say, like a job interview, you may go through 100 people before you find the right one, and you may test that person. You may try to put them through anything you can to figure out what you're getting out of them. And at the end of the day, it may take 10, 20, 30, 100 people to find that right one. And then there's some people that if you show up for the interview, you get the job. That's not a Gemini. Gemini's not going to interview like that. They want to know that you're the right one. You know, before they commit to you, they need to know that you got what it takes. But like I said, with this person, once you realize what you want from them, you're going to see a different side of them. You're going to have the answers to the questions that you have. You know, I feel like this person's been patiently waiting for you. And now with you on board, now we can finally take that next step. That's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.